Alright, this video is going to be specifically dedicated to one trick because it takes a lot of practice. I spent days learning this trick. Then again, I had to learn it all by myself. I saw it somewhere. You didn't have a tutorial, I just saw it, so I had to kind of pick it up on my own. At least you'll have a walkthrough for your case, if you get good enough to do this trick. Now, this one I'm going to move the camera down a little bit, so you can't really see my head, but you're going to be able to see my hands really well. Okay? Now what we're going to do is we're actually going to drop a baton. Completely gone. We're just going to work with our two hand sticks for now. What we're going to do is we're going to toss our left hand stick over, and we're going to hit the middle of it with our right stick, and then bounce it back. So like this. And this takes lots of practice because a lot of times you'll flip it off and you're like, oh my. And it's a lot harder to do because it doesn't have the weight on the outside. There's no weight on the ends. So it's actually harder to do, and you can't spin it very well. So all we're doing is we're just tapping it. Not hard, just a tap. So we're going to go tap, tap, tap. I dropped it. Like I said, if I make mistakes, I'd like you guys to see it because it helps you know that everybody will make mistakes no matter how good they get. And it just takes lots of practice and lots of work to be able to make less and less mistakes as you go on. Tap. Oops. Tap. 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 Alright. Once we've perfected this, here comes the hard part. Alright. And this is kind of like juggling. If you haven't juggled before, that's alright. You don't need to know how to juggle. But if you have juggled, it's going to be that kind of feeling where when you're learning and you don't want to let go of the third ball because you're scared for some reason. You just can't let go of that third ball when you're trying to juggle. It's going to be the same effect here, and you're going to have to do a lot of picking up of sticks. But life goes on. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the helicopter. Okay, we're going to toss the baton over here. We're going to toss our hand stick over here, knock this back, toss the baton over, and then keep going. And I know it sounds complicated, but just let me do it one quick time, and then I'll walk you through it. I'll do it again. All I did there, I tossed this over. As I caught it, I tossed this one over, knocked it up, tossed, so this one's in midair, and I tossed the baton back onto my stick. And if I had slow motion, I'd do it for you, but I don't have slow motion. I don't know how to do that stuff. Just takes practice. Lots and lots of practice. Alright, now if you really want to make it fancy, what I taught you in the previous video with the hand stick flip, if you do that first and then go over, there's a lot more flying objects. So here, let me give you a go. Can you see that? Do it one more time for you for good measure. Flip, flip, toss, toss. We're good to go. And now, if you really want to add more to it, you can add juggling afterwards. You can toss the hand stick under your leg. So like this. And drop it. Life goes on. Let me try that again because I don't like ending on a sore note. Boom. Takes practice. Thank you. Oops.